Hey girl, hey, what are you doing? I have something to tell you. We have a new online community for women in business. If you're an emerging entrepreneur or already launched your business, we have a seat at the table for you. This online community has personal and business content and workshops. Now is the time for you to build, launch, and grow your business. Now is the time more than ever for you to eliminate a multitude of distractions and put yourself first and work on your business. Now is the time for you to stop allowing fear and doubt to cripple your dreams and have you going from one side hustle to the next. Now is the time for you to network with women in business just like you. Now is the time for you to create partnerships and collaborations. Now is the time for you to have consistent income in your business. Imagine waking up to your PayPal, your Venmo, your business checking account to $2,000 a month, $5,000 consistently in your business. I'm going to show you how I have been able to consistently have income in my business with marketing, events, and workshops since 2017. I have not missed not 1 month. I have partnered with other women in business who will be in this community showing up at our master classes to show you how they've built and launched and scaled their successful business. If this is you, then the Power Plus Women's Network is just for you. Our mission with All Women Rock Global, as I always say, is to link arms with the woman next to us, and you'll be able to do this in this online community. Reach back for the woman behind you that needs help, that hasn't started her business, and you can be able to promote your business and get clients within a network too. And reach forward for these women that have built successful businesses and learn what they have to offer. Attend the master classes, attend the workshops. If you aren't able to attend live, we have replays available for you. I'm telling you, sis, we have a seat at the table for you with the Power Plus Women's Network. This is a monthly membership, and if you sign up now, you get 7 days free access. So you get to browse and see if this is for you. Again, we have personal and business content and workshops. The Power Plus Women's Network is $17 a month. That's just for now. You sign up today, you'll be a founding member and get 7 days access. So whatever you're doing, stop right now and head over to allwomenrock.com/community to sign up, or you can click the link in the show notes. I cannot wait to see your beautiful face in the Power Plus Women's Network. Welcome to the Wealth and Wellness All Women Rock podcast, hosted by me, Tamara, the CEO and founder of All Women Rock Global. Join me on this journey as we explore topics, conversations, and interviews related to wealth and wellness. Let's get started. Welcome back to the Wealth and Wellness podcast by All Women Rock. On today's episode, it will be solo. It'll just be me, my beautiful voice. And I want to talk to you about something I feel like we have all came in contact with in some form or another, and that's mental warfare. If you're thinking, what is mental warfare? It's those thoughts that arise when you are in solitude. You get overwhelmed with life, responsibilities, bills, family, job, being a business owner, trying to make money in your business, being consistent, just second guessing yourself. Those thoughts that you are too ashamed to share with your partner or significant other. I was watching a video from Business Insider about how soldiers prepare for war. One of the activities that they do is jumping out of a plane. They prepare to become paratroopers when they jump into the combat zone. One of the strategies that they overemphasize to soldiers is keep your feet and knees together. On this particular episode, an airborne student collided with a Humvee parked in the drop zone. After she was evaluated by a medic, she mentioned that she heard the instructor too late, which caused her collision. The students typically go through 3 weeks of training to prepare them for jumping out of a plane. They continually say over and over again, keep your feet and knees together. Keep your feet and knees together. I just consistently heard that in an episode. They stated, if you keep your feet and knees together, this prevents you from injuring yourself when you're landing. Whether we choose to admit it or not, we have all been in a place of, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know how much more of this I can take. I wonder if I should just close my business. I wonder if I should do this. I wonder if this will happen. Maybe I shouldn't have did this. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. We all have been in that place of mental warfare in our solitude when we're just by ourselves. Those thoughts that make you want to cry or just have you crying. So my question to you on today is, what training have you developed or created when you are in mental warfare with like this? How do you deal with this, sis? Speaking from experience, it is easy to tip over. It's easy to go down a rabbit hole of feeling defeated, like the enemy won. Who am I to think I could accomplish something like this? Or just feeling like, I just want to give up. I'm tired. Being in mental warfare makes you feel like I'm tired. I can't. This is too much for me. So on today's episode, I want to help you create a foundation for when you start going through mental warfare. This is our keep your feet and knees together position, sis. The first thing I want you to do is create a place of solitude where the enemy or the inner me can't bother you. What is your place of solitude? What is your hiding spot? I was listening to a podcast episode by David Shands one time, and he said it so beautifully. Your place where the enemy can't bother you. What's the place that the enemy or the enemy? I know sometimes people say, I don't believe in devil and all of that. Well, what's the place that the inner me, you, when you start going through mental warfare, what's that hiding spot for you? Do you have a hiding spot? Is it maybe playing a game online? For him, he stated it was Monopoly. Do you read a book? Do you exercise? What do you have for yourself? Or maybe you should start working on creating a place of solitude where the enemy or the inner me can't bother you. It's a place where you are no longer thinking about that situation in your life, where you're not overwhelmed with thoughts of just feeling bad. And you might be thinking, well, Tamara, sometimes those thoughts come to me at 3 a.m. I can't get up and go exercise. Well, what else can you do? Can you get up and read? Can you listen to a podcast? Maybe you might need to even turn the TV on. If it's always at 3 a.m, you need to create a place of solitude to retrain those thoughts during that time. What is it that you enjoy doing? What can I start? I just want you to think, when those thoughts start arising, what can I do physically, mentally that distracts my attention? Number 2. Set boundaries to protect your time and energy and avoid overcommitting yourself. Overcommitting leads to frustration and irritation when some of us do not know how to manage it well. It leads to anger, and anger starts bleeding onto people that we care about. If you're thinking, Tamara, what you mean by bleeding on other people? Have you ever heard the phrase, you must have woke up, maybe it's just the South, but have you ever heard the phrase when people say, you must have woke up on the wrong side of the bed? Or as my grandmother would say, I didn't sleep with you last night. Basically, you're taking your frustrations out on the wrong people. So in order to not do that, you have to create boundaries to protect your time and your energy, to stop overcommitting yourself. And the way that you do this is by saying, no, I can't. And for some of us, we don't realize no is a complete sentence. It's not up for negotiation. No, I cannot do it. And don't allow people to guilt trip you. Oh, you could do this. Oh, you never do this. Oh, come on. It's just for one day. Oh, I just need your help with this. I need you. And you feel guilty and you overcommit yourself. So set boundaries to protect your time and energy and avoid overcommitting yourself. And just remember, overcommitting leads to frustration and irritation. And you don't want to take the anger out on somebody else when you're all over the place trying to commit yourself to too many people. Number 3, build resilience by practicing gratitude regularly. This means on a daily basis. Build resiliences. And you do this by acknowledging and appreciating the good things. Do this the first thing in the morning. Think of 3 things you're grateful for as soon as you wake up. Let me start off by giving you 1. Be grateful that you are alive, because some people didn't get that opportunity. They were not on the wake up list, sis. but you are. I once heard Steve Harvey say, "You have survived your worst days." I didn't understand it at first, but now it makes perfect sense. You do not know the future, so you can't say when your next worst day is coming up. Therefore, you have survived your worst days. Build resilience. As soon as you wake up, instead of overcrowding your mind, thinking about so much, just say, I'm going to be in a place of gratitude. I am grateful I was on a wake-up list today. I am grateful for my health and strength. I am grateful for my husband. I am grateful for my children. I am grateful for my business. I am grateful for my clients. I am grateful that I have a job that I can go to. I am grateful I have a car that I can drive. I am grateful that I have additional source of income. Number 4, sometimes we just need to talk it out. We need to have someone not close to us to help us unpack our emotions and situations. We need professional help. We need a professional to help us and listen to us. This is therapy, sis. And therapy is okay. Therapy is okay, sis. It's okay to talk to a stranger. And as I said, I know I've stated this in a previous episode, don't give therapy one try because it's going to be uncomfortable if you've never done it before, sharing everything. Give it a session or 2. If you feel like you're not connecting with that therapist, go to another one. Give it a session or 2. One thing that can help is if you find a therapist that aligns with maybe your life or something that resonates with you. For instance, some people reach out to Christian therapists that can give them biblical advice on how to overcome obstacles in their life. There are some people that reach out to therapists that offer BVT, behavioral therapy. It helps you change your behavior. There's another one. I can't think of the name, but find a therapist that resonates with you. If you're kind of hesitant and unsure, something that aligns with your values. That's what I mean. Find a therapist that aligns with your values. So those are the 4 points that I want to share with you to help you when you encounter mental warfare. Do not allow those thoughts, those people to overwhelm you with situations that you can't control. You trying to replay all it in your mind at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, trying to figure out how to make all of it work. And you cannot do that, sis. You cannot. Come back to this episode if you need to. Number 1, create a place of solitude where the enemy or the inner me cannot bother me. You cannot bother me here because I'm too focused. Number 2, set boundaries to protect your time and your energy and avoid overcommitting yourself. It's only one of you. Number 3, build resilience by practicing gratitude every day. Soon as you wake up, soon as your feet hit the floor. I am grateful. I already gave you number 1. You were on a wake up list, sis. I'm grateful that I'm alive today. I'm grateful for my health and strength. Number 4, sometimes we need to talk it out with a professional, somebody that's not connected to the situation or connected to us. Somebody that has years of training to help you mentally. Find your professional that aligns with your values. It's okay to get therapy. It's okay. Don't let anybody tell you that, oh, you should just do this and this will help you. No, sometimes we need somebody else to talk to. When life and your business throws you a curveball, do you have your feet and knees together, sis? What strategy are you putting together? Because you never know when life going to throw you a curveball. You never know. You never know when you're going to be thrown into a position that you were not prepared for. Keep your feet and knees together, sis. This is not just for entrepreneurs, baby. This is for all women. We need something in place to help us, to help develop us. I want to share this story with you. One day I was watching Hulu, Handmaid's Tale. And I love that show. And you know, Hulu is not like Netflix at all. They might have changed because I haven't been on there in a while, but Hulu typically will continue to play an episode after you done fell asleep. Netflix sometimes be like, hey, are you still there? But Hulu will continue to play the episodes over and over again. And one day after I finished watching Handmaid's Tale. This was years ago. I had finished watching Handmaid's Tale, and an episode, I think it was 2020 came up, and it was a episode about this guy that saved his daughter from a shark. You guys should go watch it. And on this particular episode, basically, father had saved his daughter from being bitten. She had been bit by a shark. They were out at the beach one day having a great time. The daughter had went in the ocean to play. I think the son went too, and she got bit by a shark. So the son immediately went to the dad and was like, hey, my sister has been just hit by a shark. You need to go help her. Most people immediately go out and get help, but not this daddy. He went out there to get his daughter. So he described in this particular episode, what he did was he could see the shark holding his daughter, and she's out there hollering and screaming for help. He could see blood everywhere. So he said, what I did was I put my feet in the sand real deep so I could have myself together as I began to pull my daughter away from this shark. I had to plant myself so I can pull my daughter out. He was able to pull his baby out. He was able to pull her out and save her life. So I'm telling you today, sis, create a foundation. When that shark starts coming in your life, whatever it may be, create a foundation so you can successfully put your feet and knees together, sis. Put your feet in the sand. So nope, this is not going to allow me to tip over. I'm not going to go down this downward spiral of thinking I am no longer full of value. I can't make it. I can't survive if it's not one thing or another. No, we're not going into 2024, another year with that type of mindset. Get your feet firmly planted in the sand. When life gets the best of you, try to pull you away, make you feel like there is no other hope. Get your feet deeply in that sand, sis. Remember these 4 strategies. Keep your feet and knees together because you never know when combat zone is coming for you. Life be life, and stuff happens to us all the time, but we have to have a sturdy foundation, whatever that may be. If your foundation is praying, reading, going to church, whatever it may be, find that place of solitude where the enemy or the enemy cannot have you. And I want you to prepare yourself, because once you start being intentional with these strategies, the enemy problem is going to start coming. When you start getting back on track with your purpose, your business, making money, start saving money, stuff starts happening. Life starts lifing. Prepare yourself, because the enemy will say, I've been waiting on you to get in position, and you can reply back, baby, I've been waiting on you too. I've been waiting on you too. Tamara gave me some strategies. I know how to take thoughts captive. I know what my place of solitude is. I know how to practice self-care. I know how to stop a thought before it turns into a feeling and then an action. I know what triggers me. I know how to take a step back, get myself together to prevent me from saying or doing something I shouldn't that I'm going to later on regret. And when you get hit in a blind spot, it's okay, sis. It's okay. Because it will happen. You're like, oop, I didn't know I still was going to get hit in that trigger moment. It's okay. Blind spots come when things happen you have no control over, or when someone triggers you. But it's okay. Bandage the wounds, sis. Get yourself together and get back up. The enemy wants you to stay down, beating yourself up mentally. Get it together and get back up. Feet and knees together, sis. I want you to know, during any war or battle, casualties will happen, which means you might get injured. It's not a might, you will get injured. Take a moment, get yourself together. If that means I got to be in a space of solitude, I can't go out with y'all this weekend or for the next 4 weeks, because I have to practice self-care every day to get myself together. I remember telling my therapist one time, I thought I had it together, but I slipped. I think I went back, and she said, it's okay. We all have those trigger moments from past trauma. I'm here to tell you, sis, it's okay. I am not a licensed therapist, but I do know what anxiety feels like. I do know what depression feels like. I know what it feels like when you just want to give it all up and just like, I am done. I am tired. I have tried this. I have tried that. I tried to make this work. That didn't happen. I'm tired of having doors continually slammed in my face. I'm tired. I've been applying for jobs. This ain't working. My finances, all of this. I know what that feels like. I have been there. But I want you to remember, feet and knees together, sis. What do you do when you're in mental warfare? Remember these 4 strategies. Create a place of solitude where the enemy can't bother you. Set boundaries to protect your time and energy and avoid overcommitting yourself. Build resilience by practicing gratitude regularly every day. Every day. When you start feeling defeated, okay, I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for this. Number 4, sometimes we need to talk it out. Find you a therapist if you have to. And if you don't remember anything else from this episode, I want you to remember, feet and knees together, sis. If you've made it this far in the episode, it shows you are interested and committed. If you want more of wealth and wellness, tune in every Tuesday for a new episode. I would love for you to subscribe and share. Your experience on this show means a lot to me. I want to welcome you to click the link in the show notes to leave us a comment or a question. It's speakpipe.com/allwomenrock. The link is listed in the show notes. You never know, you just might be on our next episode. Be sure to follow us on all social media channels at All Women Rock Global. Until next time.